My thoughts on The Do-Over. So, what did I think of The Do-Over? I think The Do-Over was the best book I've ever read. I mean, it's really hard to say since I read it in one day, but hands down, one of the best books of 2022. It deserves all the praise in the world and has absolutely no flaws. Like Emily, she might be a little insane. She's a little bit of a deviant creeper, deviant and creeper. But I think that everyone's gonna love this book, and I know so many people do love this book, and Lynn should have no insecurities about it. It's literally perfect and flawless, and I think the world is going to absolutely devour and worship this book. It is amazing, and it deserves the world, and Lynn, you deserve this. You deserve the world too. I think your books are amazing. So, I think The Do-Over, it's an amazing book. It's really spontaneous. I absolutely love it. Like, I'm just elated with joy. I'm ecstatic. Like, this book is my drug, and I will never stop taking it. I will never stop reading it. Like, it is an addicting drug that the world needs to know about. But so I'm still going crazy over The Do-Over. Like, this book is something that you're gonna want to pick up in the mood. It's so good. Like, what can I say? I mean, Lynn Painter is magical. Like, her books are magic, and they just bring me the most joy in the world. Like, I don't think I've ever felt more happy than when I'm reading her young adult books. Like, they bring me so much joy, and I think that it is safe to say that everyone, or the majority of people who've read her books, have felt so positively affected by her words. Like, oh my god, like, how can a human being be capable of this much amazingness? I have no idea. Like, I might love Lynn Painter more than my mom. Okay, that's so untrue. My mom is amazing, but Lynn Painter is pretty up there, not gonna lie. So, if you haven't read The Do-Over, you absolutely need to read The Do-Over. I mean, I cannot go on much longer for like blabbing words about how amazing The Do-Over is, because my phone literally has no storage space left. Read this book because it's not disappointing. Like, even one of my friends on Goodreads who like doesn't like any books she reads loves this book. She gave it 4 out of 5 stars, guys. That is a sign that even the grumpiest of hermits are going to love this book. It has no flaws, like no flaws at all. Like, no, it is absolutely perfect. And I'm not looking through rose-colored glasses this time, guys. This book deserves to be read, and you need to read it. I think I'm a little bit like Emily Hornby because I'm very much of a creeper. And maybe in some ways that I haven't thought about. Like, I love cats, and I'm sure Emily does too. But the family dynamics and the banter and the way that Lynn did this, especially the time loop, like, I don't think anyone could write a time loop as good as Lynn Painter. Like, these thoughts are just like thoughts that just come up in my head and then come out of my mouth, and I honestly will not ever stop saying good things about this book or Lynn Painter, to be honest. Like, she's gonna think I'm a creeper just like Emily Hornby, but is it possible that Lynn Painter is getting better at writing? Like, how can her books be so good? Like, I don't know, it's like this weirdness. Like, I might just honestly do a Lynn Painter appreciation post because her books are amazing. Send out another video about The Do-Over. These are all gonna be like one consecutive video, but so like one complete video. But I mean, normally people would be like, you cannot fall in love in one day, even though Emily has seen Nick like every single Valentine's Day Do-Over that she had. Like, this is the one day that actually matters, that he remembers. And so a lot of people are like, I don't believe in true love. True love can't happen over over the course of one day. But I feel like Lynn Painter really wrote The Do-Over so realistically. Like, this like Emily and Nick's connection felt like it was real and everlasting and just something just special and absolutely amazing. And it reminds me a little bit, The Sun Is Also a Star, because that book also takes place over the course of a day, and like you can feel the love in the romance. Can you feel the love tonight? Like, this book is amazing. Back to literally talking about my favorite Lynn Painter book in the world, aka The Do-Over. I think, so let's do like character connections, me to Emily. I think that I see a little bit of myself in Emily because she's like this type A girl and I'm a little bit of a type A girl. I mean, I don't have a color-coded planner, but I use a planner. Not gonna lie. I know a lot of people use a planner, but yeah. I'm not gonna be valedictorian, but I really want to be top 10. I mean, education does come above a lot of things for me, so I kind of see myself in Emily. And also because she's a people pleaser and I am also a people pleaser. Not all the time. Like, I don't feel like pleasing my family all the time because sometimes I'm a grumpy bitch, so leave me alone. And she's also like the girl who reads books on the toilet in the bathroom, which I've never done that before. Actually, I have in my own house, but I'm definitely a book nerd and the like non-social book nerd. But she is pretty social, so I'd say that that's the one way she is absolutely not like me. But literally the donk was such a vigilante shit vibe, and I see myself like kind of being Emily in the donk because I would totally do that. Like, not all of what she did. Like, I probably wouldn't be speeding, but I mean I might steal my dad's Porsche. Like, who knows? I feel like a lot of things that she did on the day of the donk is something that I would probably do in her situation. I mean, I want to get a fucking tattoo. Like, oh my god, I just said the F word, but I want to get a tattoo. Like, I do. I don't want a Taylor Swift lyric, but I want a tattoo, and I kind of want one, like, where she got hers. So, I mean, when you're stuck in a time loop on on Valentine's Day, what are you gonna do? Obviously, get a tattoo and make out with a bad boy hottie. So, I mean, that bad boy hottie would probably not be on my donk, but she has grown as a character and she's become really confident. She doesn't care what people think of her anymore, and I think that I could edge myself towards being like her. And I think that she's a really inspiring character because you shouldn't be a people pleaser. Like, you like need to say what's on your mind unless it's rude. Have a filter, but like don't let people dictate what you say or your choices because you're your own person and you have your own choices. So be Emily on the donk. Like, just think back to this book, The Do-Over, and think back to how Emily acted on the donk. And be like, yeah, I want to be like her. I'm gonna be her. And just have that kind of thought process. Except for like the stealing the car and like the felony, the criminal things. But she's my little deviant creeper, so